Alright, I'm back in this hole. I went arrowhead hunting yesterday. I found a few things, but nothing great. I found a good place to metal detect it. I found some bullets just laying out. I didn't have my metal detector on me, but I'm gonna go back this week. I found some pretty cool stuff with my new detector. It's really nice. It's way better than the one I have. I'm gonna try to find marbles, and I'm gonna clear some of this out. Where's it at? There's a big rock right here. I'm gonna try to dig it out. It's huge. But in my last video, I found a whole jar of marbles in here, raking around, and there's a bunch more, I know, so that's what we're going for. Later. All right, I think this has some bossing on the side. Right here's a cork top. Let's see what we got. PN Searless. Huh. A Athrophosis. Man, that's an older bottle. It's 30s. I'll clean it up. I don't have that. I've never found this. It's a shame it's not front embossed. It would have had a paper label, slightly aqua. RN Searless. Athrophosis. Man, that's kind of cool. I've been finding some older bottles in here and some older spoons. There's an old, I found a fork here someplace too. Later. Alright, here's this cork bottle. I'd say this is from around 1925 if I had to make a guess now. Say like a 100-year-old bottle almost. It might even be 100 years old. But I found one online, a picture one with the original paper label on it, the same bottle. And I'll put pictures of that up next. But there you can see it. Athrophosis. I'd say how you say that. It's a real nice condition. It's got a slate aqua to it, but not much of an aqua. But, you know, I'd say if I had an antique store, this would be $5 to $7 to buy it. So not a real valuable bottle, but still a pretty decent old bottle find for if you collect bottles. You can see it there. I think it's like a patent medicine, and I think it was made in Brooklyn, New York. So there you go. That's a pretty nice bottle. You can see there's no chips, cracks. It's just like new. I could even put a new label on it. But up next will be the label. Nice find. Later. Down in there, it just looks like a cat eye, but there's some broken stuff coming out that's promising. There's the base of a mason that says 7 on it, an old Sistersville Coke, a broken milk. But we got the first marble. Only been here like 10-15 minutes. Yep, and it's got melt to it. That's what happens when you get in ash layers sometimes. See how it's squashed? That's a round one. I'll get back if I find any good ones. It's coming out. It just looks like a wine. Yeah, I thought it might be something good. It's like an indented base wine or champagne. It still has part of the label on it, but it's aqua. But I'm not taking it. The problem you run into. I'm deeper. I was finding all the good marbles in this layer right here yesterday. Or the day before, the last couple trips in this layer. But down deep there's marbles too, but a lot of them melted. This one's melted too, look at it. But right before that, look at this truck. That would have been cool. It's a real old style truck. It's got 3 of the 4 wheels on it. I'll probably take these wheels. They're even marked up. I can put them on another vehicle I find, so we'll throw that up there. We'll take that. there seems to be toys and marbles, so I might lock onto something good down in these deeper layers. All right, ACLCs are coming out. See, there's them old Pepsis. That would have been kind of nice. It says Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's a long way from home. There's a Sistersville, Magic Valley. Sistersville, West Virginia, but I see a marble. Go right out of this side wall here. Let's see what we got. Huh, what is this? It looks like an alley agate. It is. It don't have a lot of color on it, but it's an alley. Hold on. It's an alley agate, but there's a crack all the way through it there. It don't have a lot of color on it. Thank God it's not a real awesome one, but it's still pretty nice. See all the chipping on it there? Or cracking, I mean. That's a shame. Man, I'd have like half a dozen marbles already. Every one of them's melted back in this bottom layer. There has to be some good ones there. That one's chipped and melted. Bunch of marbles back in here. Here's my first good one, but it's just an average marble. It's a green Marble King, green and white. I found some of these in here the other day, but the condition's just wet mint. It's got some other color of green on it right here on the end, but just an average one. Marbles are going up the hill, and they're up. I'm raking back here in this thing. I'm gonna keep all this down, but I see another one right here. I just raked it out. Ooh, it's something. Oh, it's a vitro agate. It's a nice one. Best marble so far. It's got purple patch on it, and it's gonna be one of them clear base ones. All right, that's pretty nice. Hold on. Yep, that's a vitro made in Parkersburg, West Virginia. It's wet mint. That discoloration right on it right there is just rust staining from the old cans and stuff that were in the ground. There's ACLs coming out of here in quantity. Hopefully I can find one that I can save, because them ones aren't savable, but that's a pretty marble. Purple lavender with green and other colors, and this clear base. Nice, nice. I thought I'd give you a shot of this marble I just dug in this video. It's got beautiful color, and you can see the other color in that green. It's clear base. The color is veneered on the outside, and this is a vitro agate made in Parkersburg, West Virginia. The color on these is beautiful. Look at that purple pastel color with that green with the other green in it. It's very nice condition too. I found several of these up there. If you haven't watched my last video, my last few, go back and watch them if you like marbles. I started in and got into a nice pocket. But there's a good look at that one. You can see it's just wet mint. Later. Alright, the marbles are right in here. There's marbles down in there too. But there's another cleary. It's kind of blue. It's decent. Later. A lot of marbles in this layer, and look, it's like almost my hand length under the ground with a slate cake clay cap. And do you see it? That's a pretty good marble. A Marble King Bumblebee right here. I found a bunch of them right down over the hill. All right, it's got that brown chocolate color on it. Hopefully it's not, yeah, it looks like it might be. It is. It's chipped. Daggone it. It's chipped right up there at the top. Would have been a nice one. Anyway, like seconds after the Bumblebee, right there's another green cat eye. Nothing to brag about, but at least it's not broke up. I'm gonna chop this down and go over in this way. If I start getting into concentration, I'll do some live raking. But that ain't bad. I'm finding marbles at least. Taking my time going this way. I'd like to be down. I'm gonna cut this down because that vitro was the nicest marble so far, without a doubt. But there's marbles in here. See it? Right here. I'm just taking my time and raking this. This might be yeah, it's a vitro. It's a newer vitro. That other vitro with the clear base is an older marble. An older vitro made in Parkersburg, but that's nice. This is a vitro agate from the early 1960s. And it's nice condition. That'll look great in the frame. I love the color on these things. And I'll clean the best marbles up after this dig and show them at the end with some other recent ones. This has a strip of clear base in it there around that white. That ain't bad. Another one. I had a cave in, and I saw something brass. And what the heck is that? It looks like a stopper. Huh, and it's brass. What the heck? I don't know if that's off some kind of pipe or something, but it's pretty cool. I don't see any I think that's right where it was. You can see the green right there where it was laying in the ground. It broke out of a chunk. I don't know what that is. I'd say it's some kind of brass fitting or something, pipe fitting or for a gas line or something. Right there's a hole in it there, and there's a hole there. It was on something. It's cool. I'm gonna take it. I'll back in here and get this one. I saw marble. It might be melted. I can't tell, but you can see there's all kinds of bottles sticking out. I'm hitting pretty nice layers back in here. But this looks like it could have had melt. No, it didn't. I found one like this 3 or 4 videos ago in here. I think it's a vitro agate. Hold on. Let me get it wiped off. That's pretty nice. It's even got pink on it. That ain't bad. It looks nice. I thought it looked melted when it fell out, but it is not. Later. Yeah, that's a keeper. It's got pink, brown, red, blue, and just a white patch, but there's a little bit of clear base there. That ain't a bad one. It's not bad at all. I'll take it later. I went back in that way. I found 2 vitros in there. They're the nicest marbles, but it's getting undercut. I'm gonna have to cut that down. I'm gonna dig in the sidewall and go that way. But cutting it down, there's another marble. Huh. It's a white one, but it almost looks like it'll fluoresce. I don't see any other color on it, but see, it's got a weird clear base to it. Huh. I'll show it at the end. It's kind of nice. It's got a strip of color right there, very thin. I'll get back. All right. I see something that looks pretty good. Sticking right there. That's a marble. Let's hope it's not all beat up. Huh. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Let me get this wiped off. That looks good. Ooh. Alright, that's just all rusting on this. The dirt. See, there's more of it right there. But man, that's pretty colors. It's orange and yellow with like a weird off-white base. That's pretty cool. I'll get it cleaned up and show you on cleanup later. Big jar back in there in the wall, and I just got another marble. It just looks like a blue cat eye. It is, but it's nice condition. At least I'm finding marbles. That's what I'm looking for. See, that ain't bad. Nothing to brag about, but not bad. Nice condition. The marbles, I'm down in there, and this is the marble layer I was digging in. That's 4 foot deeper. And I saw one roll down the slant. I'm gonna have to cut all this back. It's a marble king down that deep. Man, there's a lot of trash in here. But didn't have any of this color yet. That's pretty nice. It's got some brown. You know, it's just an average marble, but it's nice. It's nice condition. I'll get it cleaned up. It's kind of a chestnut color and red. It's not bad. Later. Right in behind that cork bottle. I was down in there. This stuff's all jumbled. I'm on the lip of a hill, and I think some of this stuff's been pushed with a bulldozer, but right here, that's a pretty nice marble. Can't tell, it looks like vitro colors, orange, red, and then a white patch. It'd be nice if it had blue on it too, but I'll take it. I'm gonna find like one more, and then I'm gonna go. I got some pretty cool things, you can see. I'm taking that little blue bottle. Not many good bottles, but I got a half a jar of marbles. The bumblebee there's got a chip, but all the rest of them are nice in there. And I got this bottle. I'll keep this one because I've never found it, never even heard of it. So at least we got one cool bottle. Keeping this down, that's a crown top. This might be a Coke. Let me keep this down live. It might be an older Coke. It's near the surface of the ground, but the top's on it. And it's hard to tell if this stuff was bulldozed. It's a Coke. Let me get it out of there. We'll see what it is. It's probably a Sistersville, West Virginia one where I'm digging here, but I thought I'd let you see me dig one out here. I'll be amazed if it's a Christmas kook. But I did just find that little cork bottle from about late 20s, I would guess that is. So it's hard to tell. Thought I better. But it's probably just going to be a D-pat, but you never know. Right here, see it coming. Oh, it's nice condition. Yeah, it's patent office. And it looks to be Sistersville, West Virginia. It is, but it's a nice kook. We'll take that. I'll get back. I'm going to try to find one more marble and then I'm leaving later. That didn't take long. Another one of them blue marble kings like I found in my last video. If you haven't watched my last video, I'll put it up at the end. I found like a dozen of these just like this. Let me wipe it off here real quick, real fast. In my shirt. It's a blue marble king patch and ribbon. About the same age as that Coke bottle. 50s, I would guess. Early 1950s. Probably 52, 53 on this. Getting out of here now. All of these marbles are nice except that bumblebee, and I'm just taking it. It's got a chip, but I don't know, probably 11 or 12 there. I got another blue bottle of Coke. This medicine, it's old, you know, it's a 100-year-old bottle. This little blue one, that's kind of real deep blue. But that's it. I've been here a while, but I'll probably add clips to this, so maybe I'll show clean up of some of this stuff like that bottle and some of the marbles, and then I'll come dig again on here maybe. I don't know. I'm up here in the dump again. I'm gonna try to find a few more things for this video. It's later in the day. I had to go to Walmart and go grocery shopping and stuff again. But if I find anything decent, the clips will be next. I hope everybody's doing okay. It's nice and cool today. It's only about 40 degrees, so I'll be able to dig hard anyway. Later. Yeah, there's a shell button right there stuck to a mayonnaise container. It's a wee little shell one with, it's mussel shell for sure. Take that. Start a jar of stuff here. I'll just put it in the mayo container. That's what we use for our finds up there. I'll get back. That's the first find. I haven't seen any marbles, but I'm getting the hole cleaned out. I'm getting down into this layer, and I think the marbles come out of this. And this is the layer I was in right there. I'm backfilling this. I'm going to dig it back out. But I was shoveling this out. I'm trying to get it so I can get down in here and see and find marbles. And I saw a marble on my shovel when I threw it back, but it was just like an amber colored, solid color, cleary. So I looked for it for 5 minutes and I couldn't find it. But raking out where I caved it down, I got a marble. And it kind of looks good. Ooh, what the heck is this? Oh man, this is nice. Oh, look at that. It's clear base with, I'd say this is some kind of vitro. Hold on, this is nice. Well, I haven't found one like this before. This is nice. Now look at this. Look at the, you can't even tell it's translucent, and it's almost got an aqua base to it, but it looks red in your hand. Look at that. I'd say that's some kind of vitro agate. The color's veneered on the outside. It's got that like window into the side. I've found these before. Oh man, that's pretty awesome, to say the least. I'll see if I can't find a few more. You know what that is, don't you? That's promising, an old break, but that's a salt glazed crock. And I got it down in here deeper. I'm gonna have to shovel all this out and go deeper, but I like the marbles even better than the crocks. When you get a big frame of marbles and there's good ones in it, they're worth more than them crocks, I can tell you that. I'll get back. See, to find the marbles, you gotta rake the stuff out. And right there's a huge thing. I don't know if that's a mason or not. We'll get that out in a minute. But I got a marble. See how I have this ramp going? You know, it'd be easier for me if I was just digging bottles, to just dig a big circle and go deep and look all in the walls and go off on it and cave it down. But I want to rake the stuff out. Then I rake it up this ramp on a angle about like that. You can see how I got it here. And the marbles roll down and I see them. I skimmed the stuff off gradually. like the bigger rocks, and then I rake it and it falls, and I rake it and it falls, and then I just shovel it out, and then I rake some more. That's how I do it. But I got another one right here. It's a pretty orange cat eye. Man, let me wipe this one off. I don't have many orange ones this color. Well, I'll just show it to you here now. Let me wipe it off a little bit here. It's kind of nice. So we got a few marbles out of here. That's pretty. It's yellow and orange. It's probably a vitro. Nice. Later. Just rake this out. Royal Crown. It's blue. It's a big 16-ounce one. 58. I might take that and trade it. Well, there it is. That's a base off one of them 1858 Masons. See, I'm going deeper. I'm probably 5 foot deep there. I'm gonna cut some of this out. There's way more bottles down deep, and that would have been a good find. I found one in here though. Go back in my videos, a couple videos ago, I found a nice one. This would have said ball. Oh man, no, Atlas strong-shouldered Mason, and it's aqua, and that's an old one. That's a cone top one. Man, I'd like to have that. Later. Some of you old timers might remember this. Glass container, sold in a 5 and dime store. Wonder Bubbles. That's what it says, Wonder Bubbles. I might take that to trade it. Somebody will want that. It'll bring back a nostalgic memory from when they were a kid. Later. I thought I'd show you this. It still has the original blue cap on it. That's kind of a weird looking bottle. It kind of looks like a fish. Nothing to brag about or nothing. I'll probably take it and trade it, but I thought I'd show you. I'm getting this hole cleaned out a little bit and then I'm going to leave. It turned into an exploratory mission here. I got a few marbles and I already have a video started, so I got enough for one. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be coming back and cleaning this all out. Let me show you up here. I got a lot of buttons I haven't filmed, and back in there's 2 pretty nice marbles, and I got some kind of token thing, but it's just solid ceramic. 4 or 5 buttons, a little green thing. But the thing is, there's salt glaze Crocs way down there. There's 2 rims off of them, and there's 2 more rims back in here someplace. I threw up here, but I threw dirt over them. You can see there's a lot of digging here. There's a buckle right there. I don't see any marbles laying here or nothing. There's an old beer. It's pre-prohibition, but it's slick. I just dug that out a little bit ago. But make sure you subscribe. I'm getting this. I'm going to cave it down a little bit and get so I can go deeper and look at the upper layers. All the marbles are clear up. Even them last 2 I found come out of this burnt layer right here. Right above it and right below it. Down in there I know there's marbles, but there just ain't as many, but there's old bottles, and I like to find a variety of stuff. Later. Cleaning this hole out to get ready for next time and caving some of this down. Another marble popped out. Blue cat eye, it looks like maybe. Yep, blue cat eye, real nice conditions. We'll take it. These look good in the frames. I can't put all swirls in them. That's a good one for a frame. No damage. So, you see it there. Later. This says V-I-J-O-N. Vi-John. Vi-John Laboratories. Huh. I'll take that to trade. It looks real 30s. 1930s, early 40s. But I've never seen that jar. I've never found it. I'd like to know what it is. It might be some kind of cleaner. It would have had a paper label here in the middle. We'll look it up. stuff down in here deep. I'm gonna do good. That's some kind of a soda right there. It's a knee-high. Oh, but it's a small town one. And it's, oh right, this is a day maker. You know, this isn't a real expensive bottle, but it says Parkersburg, West Virginia right on it. Oh right, it's all embossed up. There's older stuff in here. I have a chance. You saw them Crocs, you saw the broken Mason bottoms, knee-high, and it don't look like there's hardly any case wear on it, and it's perfect. I kind of like these. Designed, patented, March 1st, 1925. But that's just the patent date. This bottle's from the 30s, like I would assume that thing is, that laboratories thing. But that's nice with Parkersburg on it. You know, if it would have said Columbus, it wouldn't have been near as good. But that's a small West Virginia river town, and there's no damage to that. I might have one of these, so I'll trade it to that antique dealer with some other bottles for like a Mason or something I want. That's decent. Good fun to stop on. I'll get out of here. Thanks for watching. Alright, I'm back home. I got this knee-high cleaned up. It's kind of got a slate aqua tint. You can see it. Knee-high beverages. 9 fluid ounces. U.S. Patent Office. But what makes this one good is it's Parkersburg, WVA, knee-high bottling company. And on the bottom you can see design patent March 3rd, 25, which is 1925, and then it's 209-14. Pretty decent find there for the end of the day. And I haven't got the marbles cleaned up or nothing. I had to work on this, and you can see my hands are filthy. I haven't even got the marbles cleaned up yet, but that one marble's nice. Not as good on the marbles in this trip, but got a nice bottle, and some of them other cleaners are kind of interesting too. But anyway, I wanted to show you this cleaned up. That's a pretty decent looking bottle for an Ohio Valley soda. It's from the 1930s. I'd say early 30s. Later. This, that's an old Mason. One of the real thin glass, real beautiful blue green. That's probably in 1858. When you see I go a little deeper, the only thing is the marbles are right in here. All the marbles I found were in this layer up here high. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I just saw that before I got up. Got a few marbles, got a few bottles, and them other things, so not bad. I had to do a few more rakes back in here. I'm gonna have to go ahead and head first. I see a marble way back in there. I'm pretty sure it is. Huh. There's stuff sticking out everywhere. It's just a solid blue one. Man, that looks like a good bottle right there. That looks old. I'll have to dig that out. That's just a ketchup. But that bottle looks promising right there. It's got a real heavy seam up the side. It looks like. Huh. Let me get that one out. And then I'm leaving. Oh, let's look at this marble. We got another marble. I think that's 4 or 5. Oh. Man, that made me dizzy. Yeah, it's a solid blue one, but it's still decent. Nice condition anyway, so another marble. Let me get that bottle out, and then I'm getting out of here. It's getting late. I got a late start on it today. Later. That base looked good. The bottle's only worth a couple bucks, but it's embossed. It says Perma Starch. Would have had a paper label in here. Yeah, it's probably 30s. Ain't bad. Marbles will go in the top and it's clear, so looks like it has some of the Perma Starch still in it. But I'm getting out of here. I saw them few bottles in that marble, so I'm getting out now. Later. got even more spoons and stuff out of the same set in my bag. They're real heavy, they're old, they're silver plate. I take all these and throw them in a box. I just wanted to show you, there's some potential down in there. There's definitely some potential. I found that cork bottle yesterday right there, and them marbles. And go down deeper, you can see how much deeper I am. I'm gonna try to follow the base clay a little bit in here next couple videos and see what's down on the base clay. I found 2 real old masons in here that are over 100 years old already, a couple cork bottles, and a bunch of marbles. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe.